I'm sure we've all heard how important a good night's sleep is and how it's the foundation that keeps everything else in our daily lives running smoothly. So, having an evening routine that helps me settle into a deeper, more restful sleep has become an essential for me. Since I work from home and we all are sitting for most of the day, one of the first things that I do when I'm done is get some sort of movement. Sitting all day is just, it's rough, you know? Your body feels stiff, your mind feels foggy, and the last thing I want to do is carry that stagnant energy into my evening. Now, because I like to get my workout done in the morning, I keep it light with a short walk, more like a reset button for the brain. I usually make a little detour to the local market to pick up whatever veggies or produce I'm missing. I don't know if it's just one of those things that comes with being an adult, but I find myself often loving trips to the grocery market even when my pantry is completely stocked. Does that happen to you too? Let me know in the comments below. Living in the city has been such a blessing, but I'd be lying if I said it doesn't overwhelm me sometimes. There's just so much constant noise, so much movement, and it can feel a bit much at times. And whenever that happens, I find myself drawn to the waterfront area. I don't know what it is, but being near the water has its almost magical way of calming me down. The seagulls flying overhead, the sound of the water, the sailboats drifting by, there's a peacefulness there that just makes everything else fade away. It's like no matter how crazy the day has been, standing by the water makes me feel like I can breathe again and everything just quiets down and I can finally hear myself and my thoughts. Once I'm home, I like to have dinner early. It's a habit that has done wonders for my digestion and overall gut health, not to mention how much better I sleep because of it. Also, I genuinely enjoy the process of cooking. It's really immersive, which almost makes it meditative and relaxing. It's one of those things where I can completely lose myself in the process, and making something that nourishes you, makes you happy, brings this sense of focus and calm that's totally different from the rest of my day. Tonight I'm making a simple paneer roll with some chutney and pickled onions, one of my go-tos lately and something that I've shown in my previous meal prep video. It's quick, delicious, and just hits the right spot after a long day. Has 20 grams of protein depending on the amount of paneer you use. It's balanced and it's basically perfect. A fun fact is that I love making roti, but I kinda hate kneading the dough. And a weird fix that I have found is to knead it every day. Because the less the flour, the easier and quicker it is to knead, and before I know it, it is done. Also, if you make roti, do you also feel a sense of achievement when you see it rise like this? Ashwin and I often playfully compete on this whenever we do it together. After that, it's just TV time, my favorite time to catch up on shows or movies. Yesterday, I started watching this movie, The Fighter, which has Christian Bale in it, who I really admire as an actor, and I cannot wait to finish it while I enjoy my dinner tonight. And once I'm done eating, I also make sure to immediately clean up the kitchen. It's something that's very easy to procrastinate, and I know some people might find it a little weird, but cleaning up the space actually makes me relax. There's something so satisfying about waking up to a clean kitchen, a clean house in the morning, that I just have to do it. Once I'm done with the cleaning, it is pajama time and it is time for my skincare routine. I recently got these wrist wash bands and it is an actual game changer, which you'll see in just a bit. Honestly, there are days when it feels like skincare is such a chore, but for the most part, it's become one of my favorite forms of self care. I think ever since I started taking sunscreen seriously, I have become super diligent about double cleansing at night. I start with the Biossance cleansing oil, which just melts away all the makeup and any leftover sunscreen I might have. It is one of those products that I've been using for a few years now, and it is absolutely wonderful. Then I follow up with the Pharmacy cleanser that has papaya and moringa in it to make sure my skin is completely clean before I apply any sort of moisturizer on it. This is something I recently started using, and lately, since there's been so much hype around Korean skincare, especially their rice toners, I have also joined the club. I picked up this rice toner that has niacinamide in it, and I'm really excited to see how it works over time on my skin. After that, I layer on the moisturizer. This one is from Skinfix, which I swear by. I'm on my 10th bottle of this stuff and I recommend it to everyone, and whoever I have in the past has loved it. I finish off with the YTTP eye cream. I know a lot of people say that moisturizer is enough for the eyes, but I like the ritual of applying eye cream even if it's a tiny sample I have got lying around. Did you notice that the pajama is completely dry? Yup, it's the wash pan doing its magic. I love it. And of course, a little Aquaphor for my lips. It's a staple for ever chapped lips. Journaling has also become a part of my nighttime routine. It's something I'm trying to be more consistent with because I've realized how easy it is to forget the good moments in the day when something stressful or negative happens. And it is a way of reminding myself that even on the toughest days, there's always something to be grateful for. It's a way to shift my perspective and close the day on a positive note. I'll jot down a small highlight from the day, even if it's something as simple as a beautiful sunset or a laughter with my husband. It's a little reminder that no matter how chaotic things might feel, there's always something worth holding on to. And then to shift away from the endless scrolling on my phone that used to keep me wired before bed, I read a few pages of non-fiction. Right now I'm working through 4,000 Weeks. which is all about prioritizing and what really matters in life. So, something to help keep things in perspective.